What is up, my YouTubers, and welcome back to the Mommy Vlog. I am well aware that my shirt's really dirty. My hair is all like this. But you know what? That's mom life. All right. Thank you to all my new and old subscribers for chiming in and keeping me going. And for anybody else who stumbled on this channel, welcome to my chaotic life. All right. So in today's vlog, I don't really have any general direction of where we're going to go with it. So if I tend to ramble on, I apologize. I just didn't write a notepad on the side of my laptop. So anyways, we're going to start with this little girl here who is 6 months old, and she had her 6-month-old shock pediatrician checkup. They are a little concerned because she is a little underweight. She's supposed to be about 14 or 15 pounds, but she's 12 pounds 4 ounces, which means she's a little small, but that's okay. Um, the kids are running around right now, playing cars. The door is open. The door is open because it's going to be really, really nice inside. This little girl is trying to go down for a nap, but she's fighting it because she wants to play with her brothers and sisters. On top of that, she is doing great with her milestones. I'm sure you guys saw the videos that I posted. If you haven't, well, go check out my TikTok or Instagram page and you can see those videos. Hi. She has just started on baby food. So we use bottles very extremely rarely. Um, I put baby food in with her formula. We did that with the triplets. It's just an easier way for her to eat the baby food. She does really, really well with a spoon. Um, but she's at the point now where she can eat everything that we give her. I mean, not like meat products and everything. And no dairy to the excessive. She can have baby yogurt, but its dairy has to be very, very sparingly. No honey, no peanut butter yet. But other than that, she can have everything we eat. She's distracted because she wants her sister's cars. But yeah, so she's doing great. The triplets are doing great. Like I said, I have the door open so they can run around outside because it's nice outside. Blaze, what are you doing? Blaze. But right now they decided that since Mommy's filming, we have to be inside the living room. Yes. But I put the TV, I turned off the TV because I don't want to be copyright and they need to play and not have screen time. Even though this little girl, you know. Anyways, so my mental health. Yes, my mental health has been all over the place since my last vlog. Um, I am still having fits of postpartum depression, and when I say fits, it's not as bad. It does come and go. Now, postpartum depression can happen anywhere from birth to up to years afterwards. It can happen at any time. It can happen very little or very extreme. It just all depends. And when I say that postpartum depression, or the guilt, I should say, is because since I am still breastfeeding this little girl, she's my longest breastfed baby, by the way, she's very, very attached to me. And it's really hard to like put her down somewhere, give the triplets the attention they need, feed them, change them, do everything, while she is screaming bloody murder because she just wants mommy. She's really good during the daytime. During the daytime, she's more awake and more alert, so she'll let anybody else like hold her and stuff without crying. But at nighttime, she just wants mommy. So, and it's really hard to tell. Hey, leave that door open, Isabel. Hold on here. Where was I? All right. So it's really hard also to put her down somewhere and then have to like do laundry or the dishes or anything when she's screaming bloody murder because then I feel bad. Or if I want to go to the grocery store without her, um, when we'll leave her at home, she screams the entire time we're gone. She won't take a bottle from anybody else. She just wants me. That's why I am really trying to get her used to a bottle now because she needs more than just breast milk. Anyways, with my mental health also, it's the guilt because um, like I said, I wasn't giving the kids the attention that they needed. And then this is what it was. I did not know that my yearly medication review is up. So I have to see my therapist and my psych to get my meds. Well, I did not know I had to see my therapist before my psych, uh, which makes sense because your therapist is the one who has to tell the psych if you need meds or not. So that was fun. I had an appointment already scheduled, and it was virtual, and I missed it because I kept refreshing my page and I did not get the link. And then by the time I got the link, it was expired. So that was fun. So I had to reschedule it. I did schedule it for in person appointment this time. You're not going in the bedroom, honey. You don't need in there. I did schedule for an in-person this time. So I just saw my psych this past Monday. It's Friday now. Oh, by the way, it's Friday, February 20th at 8:45 a.m. Oh, it's only 8:45. Hey, what are you doing? Oh my God, life with triplets. I swear to God, I'm gonna have to re-tighten this gate to the bedroom. Anyways, so I'm gonna put you down. Hold on here. I'm gonna put her down. All right, I switched rooms for the moment, and I highly apologize for this filming. This looks horrible in here. It looks very grainy and stuff, but we're just gonna work with it. So, anyways, I went to see my therapist this past Monday on the 16th, and with that being said, on Thursday the 12th, I took my last medication pill. When I say my last medication pill, that is because I had ran out of my medication. Yes, I don't see my psych until the 26th. Now, the dosage that I am on and the medication that I am on, it has severe withdrawal symptoms if you do not take it every day. And I'm not saying like, oh, I accidentally forgot to take it one day and then I took it the next day because it was too late in the day to take it. No, I'm talking like severe withdrawals. Each person is different. If you want to know, I'm on 150 milligrams of Effexor. And for me personally, without taking it, now Friday, I was okay without it. Saturday, I was getting a little irritable, but by Sunday, I was full blown like, it was like PMS on steroids times 1,000. Yes. I was very irritable. I was very overwhelmed. I was very overstimulated. I was just over it. I was just very cranky, very just I was tired. It was just horrible. It was just horrible. But luckily, when I saw my therapist on Monday, I let her know and she made an emergency email to my psych. So my psych gave me my meds before I saw her. Now, I'm sure that they're not supposed to do that, but because it is such a high, not high doses, but it is an extreme withdrawal, that's why. Anyways, so I got back on it. Now I know it's going to take a few more days to kick back in, but I can already tell that it's working from not taking it because I'm not as irritable. I'm not as overwhelmed. I'm able to get things done. Again, I actually am feeling like I have motivation again. So yay. Um, with that being said, yeah, going back to the not taking it. I did have a fight with Jim over something stupid. I don't really remember what it was, but that's the irritability with me. And then I started crying hysterically because not only did I have this argument that was stupid with Jim, but then I felt guilty about the kids and being short with them and my mom and my Airly. It was just, then I had a crying fit. So yeah, I'm very happy to be back on my meds. Yes. My mom took care of her tiny shed, her tiny shed. So we were out doing errands one day. I can't remember exactly what we were doing, but we were out doing stuff one day and she decided at the last minute, hey, let's go check out my shed that I want to buy. So she saw it, she went inside, she purchased it, and it was supposed to come before the snowstorm that hit this past, like, I think last month. It was supposed to come before that, and it didn't. So then we got hit with the snowstorm and I lost my voice for a week, which didn't bother me. Now, I did not have COVID. I did not have the flu. I was not like sick like that. I just had a major sinus infection. It was draining down my throat. And then I lost my voice because between yelling at the kids and the sinus drainage and then having the heat on, it just, you know, but I was not like sick with COVID or anything. Thank God. Um, yeah, obviously I got my voice back. And I haven't had, to be honest, with the postpartum depression and everything else, I haven't really been motivated to really film lately. To be honest, I get up and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna film today. I'm gonna make this recipe and we're gonna film doing cookies. We're gonna film doing Play-Doh. We're gonna do this. And then I get to the point where I'm like, I just don't want to. And I know that's normal and I don't have to have an excuse of why I'm not making videos. I'm not like the biggest vlogger out there, but for those of you who do watch me, who do like my content, thank you. Yeah, that's why I just haven't had really the motivation. I just kind of just, I don't know. I haven't really been motivated to do much lately, which is really sad. I don't know if that's because I was running out of my meds or if that's because of being stressed or I don't know. It's just like I just got in this funk where I'm just like, I just don't care. Um, and I'm getting slowly back. I finally have the chance to do it today because like I said, it's nice outside, and I just finally decided to talk about it. But going back to my mom's tiny shed. See, this is where I ramble. Trail off, squirrel. Yeah, so it was delivered. I have a video of that. Um, of it being delivered and set up. It is blank inside. It's she has to put insulation in it and get it all like fix everything. Hi, Izzy. So that way she can start moving into it, but she got delayed because of the weather. But yeah, so it's here. Anyways, I have a little girl trying to come up here. Hi, Izzy. Hi, Izzy. Um, the 3-year-old phase is really fun phase. Uh, they are crazy. We have more tantrums. We're still not potty trained. Yes. Any tips, tricks? I know there's like 5 billion things online on how to potty train your kids really fast or in a weekend, and it's consistency. And it's funny because honestly, if it was a day like today where it's nice out, I'd have them running around naked and then they could pee all they want to in the potties. But yeah, I had to spend a very, very slow progress. Trenton is the best still. He did poop in the potty. He did poop in the big potty, so he's very proud of himself. So that's awesome. This little girl here, which is Izzy, is probably the hardest one to potty train. Millie is still go through her screaming phase where she gets upset or, excuse you, she gets upset or anything, then she screams at the top of her lung. And we're trying to get her to express herself in a different way besides screaming at the top of her lungs, especially inside. Um, we I did clear out a bunch of clothes. I finally did some things that have been on my to-do list forever, like clean out my closet and reorganize that. I reorganized my clothes, went through all my clothes again, and got rid of the ones that I love personally. I love to wear them, but let's be honest, they are a little loose on me, like my sweatpants. I have sweatpants that go on strings, and I love them, but they do tend to fall down because they don't fit me anymore. They're a little big. So I put those away. I gave them to a donation bin. And then I have a lot of baby clothes that do not fit Bailey anymore that I am donating to this lady who I met online who is going to start fostering kids soon. So she needed a bunch of baby stuff. So I'm glad I met her. That's awesome because we need more people to foster or good foster people. Are you keeping your sister entertained out here? I know. Hi. Say hi. Yeah. So with that being said, um, the dogs. Oh, yeah. With my last video, yes, Leo. We don't know still what happened to Leo. Obviously, we buried him. We do miss him. We do think about him a lot, especially when the kids wanted to watch Leo the Truck. If you guys know that show, and then they see Leo, it's sad. Diego is still kicking, obviously, but he it seems like he's getting worse in some health problems. I don't know if it's that he feels spring's coming on or whatever, because he is starting to get his like he's starting to do his spring allergy thing. I'm starting to notice, basically where his paws get a little swollen, so I have to give him his allergy pills. So that's fun. It's starting kind of early this year. Usually it doesn't start until about end of March, early April, his allergies. But I'm watching him, really. Blaze, um, the Staffy mix. I guess our neighbor said that he got it in one of their cats and um ended the cats. Um, you know. So that was really sad and they were really mad. It was a stray cat, but they take care of the stray cats. I see your boot. She's all her cars in her boot. But yeah, so we have to keep Blaze from getting out of the yard, which we're trying to do anyways. If the kids are outside, he's pretty good at staying in the yard because he's watching them. But in the morning, I have to tie him up on the tether thing so he doesn't run to the neighbors, which he shouldn't anyways. Our yard is still looking really sad because it's been raining and we haven't had this dirt pile that's been sitting outside of our fence line for like forever. We haven't had a chance to have somebody come and put it in our driveway area so it's not making this mud hole. But the kids love playing in the mud hole, so that's okay. What else? We got a new refrigerator, which I'm sure you guys saw because I talked about that. Our dishwasher, I see your boots. Yes. Our dishwasher, which did not work, we got it for free because we were going to buy it and then it ended up not working properly anyways. So the guy ended up giving it up for free, and it worked kind of at first, but then we were using it just to dry the dishes, and well, then the top rack got stuck, so I ripped it out. So now the dishwasher just has a bottom rack and the top rack's out, and I'm not fixing it because eventually we're getting a new dishwasher because I don't feel like dealing with that one. um what else has been going on? I don't think much else has been going on really. My mental health, like I said, has been all over the place. um I haven't been filming because I haven't been motivated. I mean, I film shorts and stuff, and I have a list from an old subscriber still that they sent me on Instagram. I apologize. I still do have your list. A lot of it was pregnancy related, but I can still do a morning routine and stuff. I know I say this in every single vlog, and I'm sure I say that in every single vlog. I have a lot of videos, a lot of shorts, a lot of stuff that I want to film, and I haven't gotten that far. But on that note, I'm going to let you guys go. That's a mini update. I might add to this later on, or I might film a different vlog later on today. Just depends on how I feel. Anyways, oh, by the way, I did upload everything that I have of pictures and videos from my phone onto my laptop. So I will be working on a video later on that includes my mom's shed. So I guess look forward to that eventually. But like I said, any thoughts, comments, concerns, or advice, you guys can list those below. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram because I do post mini videos and some teasers. And on that note, you guys stay awesome. Bye.